Have you ever wondered what it really means to raise your vibration? Most people imagine a journey filled with peace, happiness, and spiritual light. But there's a deeper, harsher truth that rarely gets spoken. If you've chosen to elevate your vibration, prepare yourself, because the road ahead is far from smooth. The process of raising your vibration is often romanticized as a constant stream of positivity, radiant energy, and endless good vibes. But in reality, the path can feel confusing, uncomfortable, and even disorienting. It's less like floating upward and more like taking your soul through a demanding workout. You stretch emotionally, challenge old patterns, and sweat through layers of buried emotions. And unlike a physical gym session, you never really know when the discomfort hits or how intense it will be. There's no spiritual GPS guiding your way. The journey feels like walking through a fog-covered forest. You can't see what's ahead, yet something pulls you forward. The uneasiness you feel is not a sign that something has gone wrong. It is a crucial part of the transformation. This is where we confront a major misconception, the myth of perpetual bliss. Many people believe that raising your vibration means living in a state of eternal joy, like basking under a constant spiritual sunrise. But that simply isn't true. Even at a higher frequency, you will still face storms, heavy days, and painful moments. Expecting constant happiness only leads to disappointment and frustration. Imagine expecting summer to last forever. The idea is beautiful. Warm skies, sunlight, gentle winds, but the real world moves through seasons. In the same way, your spiritual journey cycles through light and shadow. Raising your vibration doesn't eliminate challenges, it equips you with the inner tools to navigate them. The truth is uncomfortable. Growth demands discomfort. Your emotions will rise, break, rearrange, and reform. This messy process is not a flaw. It is evidence that you are evolving.
The process of elevating your vibration is deeply connected to the philosophy of existentialism, the belief that individuals shape their own reality through conscious choice. Raising your vibration isn't just about feeling better. It demands that you take responsibility for your inner world. This means confronting emotions you've buried, fears you've ignored, and wounds that have followed you silently through life. Existentialism teaches that you are the one steering your internal universe. You are not simply rearranging surface emotions. You are digging through your psychological basement and cleaning out the spiritual dust that has accumulated over the years. This deep cleaning often brings emotional discomfort long before peace arrives. As you become more conscious, you start to understand that raising your vibration isn't an isolated personal event. It's a cosmic collaboration. The energy you cultivate ripples outward, touching not only your relationships and environment, but the greater collective consciousness. What you heal in yourself creates a subtle shift in the world around you. This truth mirrors the biblical parable of the mustard seed. A tiny seed grows into a large tree, offering shelter to birds. Likewise, your small internal efforts, healing a wound, confronting a fear, or releasing a limiting belief, seem insignificant at first. But these small actions create waves that extend far beyond your personal life. They influence your emotional ecosystem, your relationships, and even the energetic fabric around you. Raising your vibration is not simply a personal upgrade. It's a participation in a cosmic dance, a reminder that even the smallest shift in your consciousness triggers consequences that stretch far beyond your individual experience. This understanding sets the stage for what comes next, the universe responding to your transformation.
Here's another harsh truth. Raising your vibration does not guarantee that your life will transform into a peaceful, dreamlike paradise. Often, the exact opposite happens. When your frequency rises, the universe begins presenting you with challenges that match your new level of awareness, almost like a cosmic exam. These difficulties are not punishments. They are opportunities to test and solidify the lessons you've learned along your spiritual path. This concept mirrors the parable of the prodigal son. His missteps, hardships, and moments of despair weren't meaningless suffering. They were catalysts that prepared him for transformation and return. Your challenges function the same way. As your vibration rises, old patterns are forced to surface so they can be released. That might mean relationships shifting, careers collapsing or redirecting, routines breaking apart, or parts of your identity dissolving. People you once felt connected to may no longer resonate with your frequency. When you grow, not everyone grows with you. This shedding process can feel painful because it disrupts the familiar, yet it also clears space for new, more aligned relationships and opportunities. Just like the Father's unconditional welcome in the parable, the universe sees your evolution, not your past mistakes. It celebrates your resilience. Every emotional storm, every unexpected change, every internal conflict becomes part of your spiritual ascent. These challenges are turning points, proof that you are entering a new frequency of existence. As you elevate your vibration, Buddhist wisdom reveals a truth essential to the journey: impermanence. Everything, thoughts, emotions, identities, relationships, exists in a state of constant change. According to Buddhism, suffering arises when we cling to what must naturally transform. This includes relationships, routines, environments, and even our own self-image. To raise your vibration, you must learn to loosen your grip on the past and embrace the fluidity of existence. The shedding of old identities often creates a sense of emptiness, but this emptiness is not a void. It is a sacred space where new growth can take root. When you release attachments to outdated beliefs, versions of yourself, or relationships that no longer align, you open the door to new connections grounded in compassion, understanding, and authenticity. Buddhism teaches that embracing impermanence deepens your understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. Every change, no matter how painful, is part of a larger cosmic rearrangement. What feels like loss is often redirection. What feels like emptiness becomes expansion. What feels like the end becomes the beginning of alignment. As you continue rising, the shedding process repeats, not to punish you, but to continually upgrade your emotional, energetic, and spiritual landscape. This sets the stage for an essential truth. Not everyone can follow you to higher ground. As your vibration rises, an uncomfortable reality begins to surface. Not everyone around you will understand, support, or resonate with your transformation. This creates moments of deep solitude. Connections that once felt strong may weaken. Environments that once felt comfortable may feel restricting. Your inner world expands while parts of your outer world fall away. This solitude is not punishment. It is invitation, a sacred space to reconnect with your truest self. Many spiritual traditions highlight this stage, including Hinduism.
The celestial sage Narada, who travels between the material and spiritual realms, symbolizes this experience. His journey reflects that of the seeker, navigating challenges, solitude, and devotion on the path toward higher consciousness. During this phase, your priorities begin recalibrating. Material pursuits, money, status, validation, lose their grip. The world often teaches that success is external, measurable, and visible. But as your vibration rises, you begin redefining abundance. You realize that true wealth is internal. Gratitude becomes prosperity. Compassion becomes richness. Inner peace becomes the ultimate treasure. This shift conflicts with societal expectations, but it liberates your spirit. Letting go of material attachment opens you to a deeper, more expansive form of abundance, one flowing from within, not from external approval.
The final and most profound challenge you face when raising your vibration is confronting the ego. The ego is clever. It does not like losing control. As your vibration rises, it may resist fiercely through moments of arrogance, superiority, insecurity, self-doubt, or emotional chaos. This confrontation marks the beginning of ego death. Not the death of your identity, but the shedding of illusions that have masked your true self. Ego death is like peeling back layers of an onion. Each layer removed brings you closer to your authentic core. It feels vulnerable, raw, and often frightening. The ego will try to protect its throne by clinging to old narratives and emotional patterns. But when you let go, clarity emerges. It's like wiping a dusty mirror until you finally see yourself clearly. This humility is the essence of spiritual elevation. You realize that in the vast universe, you are not above anyone. You are part of a grand, interconnected symphony. And that realization is liberation. If you've made it this far, thank you for staying on this journey. If you found value here, consider subscribing for more content. And feel free to share your experiences in the comments. Until next time, stay grounded, stay aware, and keep rising.